Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading. A major event is approaching you, and I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. As you can see, we're also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. And pile number 1 also has this card. Pile 2 also has this card. And pile 3 has this card. Okay, that is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the commentary section where you will find the timestamps. And I'll see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. So, let's just put your tarot deck to the side. And let's start here with the card that you feel drawn to. I'm going to peel off the little tape. And we have freedom. Freedom. Okay. Let's put it over here. See what else we got here. Some major event approaching you. Wow, the threshold. The threshold to your freedom. A major event. It's super clear. And it kind of looks like, I think this is mountains here. But it kind of looks like a border here as well. So it's like you're crossing the border, crossing the threshold. You're going to step out into your freedom. So let's see what else we got. Cancer, nurture, comfort, and protection. And finally, you will feel safe. Finally, you will feel safe. Finally, you will feel home. Finally, you will find your home. Cancer is very connected to it's the related sign to the 4th house of home and family. So finally you will feel safe, and you will find your comfort. You will feel protected, and you will feel safe. You have the sea serpent. The sea serpent. Let me see. I have the book here actually. Let's see here. Sea serpent, healing emotional wounds, expressing desire. The sea serpent represents the energy of expression, whether it is emotions, creativity, sensuality, or desire. Sea serpent helps us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. So yeah, you're moving into a healthy current. And I feel like you've been, because you're at the threshold, I feel like you've been working or waiting for this to happen. And now finally it's going to happen. And it's going to be good. It's going to give you, with the sea serpent, flow, expressing your emotions. And the Cancer element, also water element, really feels like you're moving into more. And there's a lot of red here. A lot of red, a lot of orange, makes me think like you needed to use your power a lot. You needed to use maybe your strength a lot. You needed to use that fiery energy within you a lot, and maybe there was not so much room for you to feel safe, I don't know, relax, like not so much space for you to relax, because I feel like with Cancer and home, it feels like you're relaxing, The Cancer likes to be at home, nurture their family, cook food, and just, be at ease and in comfort. So it feels like somehow there wasn't time for that or room for that. And I feel like that is coming in as well. Let's see what else we got here. What do you need to release? What do you need to release? I feel like there's some last thing that you're releasing here, because you took yourself all the way to the threshold. So you already did like a lot of things with yourself, and now you are ready to take that big step. So with the what do you need to release here? It feels like there's going to be some last thing that you're letting go of. And I think this is going to be very emotional for you. Yeah, very emotional release. The final release of you letting go of something that has been holding you back to fully step into the next phase of your life, or taking that step into your freedom, the freedom that you've been longing for. And yeah, an emotional, this is going to be a very emotional release, maybe even very deep, you know, like a deep emotional release. You know, with the sea serpent here biting kind of its own tail, I feel like, yes, and then the cycle is completed. Then the cycle is completed. It's completed. Yeah, that's what you're saying. Then it's completed. And we have selling out. Wow. Selling out. Not sacrificing yourself anymore. It feels like you have been sacrificing your happiness and freedom for something that in the end might not have been worth it. Or maybe in the end was not worth it. Selling out. I keep sacrificing yourself. Doing something maybe that you didn't want to do, or like going against your own values and your own personal integrity because of wanting something to work, or somebody's like putting demands on you and you don't really like them, but you're like accepting them anyways because you don't want conflict, or you're scared of letting that go, or I don't know, maybe scared of standing up for yourself, or somehow it feels like you've been sacrificing your own values, your own personal integrity, and in the end it feels like it was not worth it. But the good thing here is like what do you need to release? It's underneath this. So I think it's going to be, yeah, and I said something emotional, something very like kind of connected to your personality, to the way you behave, to the way you are handling things. And sea serpent, yeah, we were talking about emotional wounds. Yeah, so you're some emotional wound connected to everything somehow. I feel like that is some like kind of some a major event is approaching you. I think what is approaching you is some kind of major release of something very emotional to you, like I said, and that is going to make you stop sacrificing yourself and kind of choosing to nurture yourself, to comfort yourself, to protect yourself even. Yeah, maybe you need to protect yourself. And with that, because it feels like you've been standing here on the threshold, you're like, yeah, I know what I need kind of to do to step forward, but it's like you've been lost here. Maybe you were lost here in the dark, going in circles. Some of you may be going in circles, you know, doing the same things, getting the same results, while the future is laying here, shining at you, waiting for you to take that step. Freedom is here, and I feel like you're really longing for freedom. Like your soul is so ready to move on. It's longing to move on. So I feel like you're taking that step. And yeah, I keep hearing like there's going to be like a big emotional release. Acceptance. Wow. Yeah, who got a 4 here? I kept talking about the 4th house. So let's see here. It doesn't autofocus. Yeah. So yeah, acceptance. And there's white doves here. And this looks like little hearts. So peace, forgiveness. Forgiveness. Some of you could even be that you are so like resolving something. Yeah, you're resolving something. You're coming to peace. And everything feels fine again. Not just that, I really feel like you leveled up or moved on by changing the way you were handling certain things before. And something with your personal integrity and your values became stronger. I feel like on the other side here, coming out of this, releasing this, I feel like you are more protective and nurturing of yourself. So let's also look at some tarot cards here. Acceptance. Oh yeah, we have one falling down. Let me get it. we got it here. Let's just shuffle a little more. Okay, cards are really eager to talk to us today. Let's see. Okay, let's go like this. I'm going to put them here, and I'm going to take them in order. I think it should be like this. So we have 4 of Wands, another 4. So home, house, family, safety, security, stability, emotions, Cancer sign, you know, a lot about emotions. Seems very important. 4 of Wands is about celebration. So you are celebrating. You're definitely going to celebrate. Acceptance and celebration. So selling out, selling yourself short, sacrificing yourself, then this release of emotions, then you letting go of something, then you stepping into the future, then you getting something that you want with acceptance, and you're celebrating that. Yeah, it kind of looks like universe is giving this to you. So maybe you wanted another person to give this to you, or maybe you wanted another situation to give this to you, and then you let that go, and then all of a sudden universe is bringing somebody else, something better maybe to you, for you. You're getting this offer, you're getting this, and you're accepting this now. You're not selling out. You're not sacrificing yourself for breadcrumbs maybe, or something like that. Now, or you're not getting, maybe there's somebody you think is going to give this to you, and you're trying like to do your best, and you're waiting for your boss to give you a raise or something, but your boss is not such a nice person, so you're sacrificing your own values and your integrity. And then you stop doing that, you quit your job. It's going to be a big emotional release because you followed your heart. You're not used to do that, and something is healing within you, and then all of a sudden you're getting like an acceptance for a better job, and you're dancing again. So this is one scenario. You're dancing here again. So yeah, it seems like everything is going to really turn out good for you. 3 of Wands. Moving on, really, really, really moving on. Future freedom. The future freedom. Your future freedom is just around the corner with 3 of Wands here. And I had 2 Wands. Wands. And I said like a lot of fire. So it feels like fire and feelings. And then fire again here with the Wands. But here, 4 of Wands is very kind of grounded, stable energy, even if it's the fire element. So it's like you went through the purgatory. I have no idea. I can't say that word. Purgatory. Yeah, no, I have to look that up. So you went through the fire. You burned, and you came. You faced the emotions, you faced the song that came, the melody of the, it's the, what's it called, the hardship that came from the fire. And you came, you walked into the fire burned you, and you came out, and the fire is not burning you anymore. Now the fire is grounded. Now you are, because fire energy, it's a very good energy, it's a lot of passion, Now it seems like the fire is working in your favor. Before it was burning things down in your life, and now it's building things, which sounds strange, but it's that passionate energy, building things, ambition, it's inspiration. So I feel like the fire is not burning you anymore. Let's just say that. Yeah, the fire is not wild anymore. Now it's grounded, and it's working in your favor. Universe is working in your favor here. Queen of Pentacles. Wow. So yeah, you're definitely going to feel very grounded and safe, and kind of whatever is needed at the material level is going to be fulfilled. So if you were selling out because you wanted help with something, or you needed something, you're going to get it anyways, but from some other source. Where you don't have to sacrifice yourself. Another source where it's like, very easy for you to accept this. It comes with love, and doves. Doves and loves. Doves and love. So yeah, it's easy for you to accept this. Knight of Pentacles. Wow. So I feel like you really like the way you're moving on kind of after this release here. I feel like it's going to be very, very steady. You're going to be so on track. You're not going to be used to it. You're not used to being this on track. You've been on track before in the line, but not like this. It's like even fire is working for you, And, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, you're really moving. you're steadily moving forward. You can see, you can feel how you're, see how you're steadily moving forward, but like very, very grounded and very, very stable, and with a clear direction on where you're going, and without kind of, I don't know, you're not feeling, I can't see that you're feeling bad anymore, or that you're struggling with something anymore. So kind of the struggle is gone. And for you, it could be a bit, you're not really used to that maybe, like everything just going your way. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting here. Ace of Wands, yeah, look at that fire. So Ace of Wands, kind of nice. It looks like it's a god here, you know, that is coming. So there is some divine intervention, because I kept saying that many times here now. Universe is helping you. I feel like there is some kind of divine intervention. I like this. There's a very, very grounded energy in your reading here, but it also is a very fiery energy, which kind of shows how you're growing and expanding and going to your goals, moving towards to your goals very steadily, but also with a lot of fire and a lot of ambition and a lot of action. You're taking action. But with Queen of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles, you're taking very grounded action now. Now you're choosing what is best for you. Now you're nurturing yourself during the way. You're not selling yourself. You're not selling out anymore. You're not sacrificing your health, your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health to kind of try to get what you want from a place where I feel like it's like I see like before this major release is coming here, I see like you're kind of looking at the wrong thing. Like you're looking at the wrong direction and thinking like you're trying to get the good, I heard like the good shit. You're trying to get the good stuff out of something. And I feel like that is not going to give it to you. But I rather feel like when you realize that and release that, maybe all that emotional investment and all those thoughts and everything that you put into this, kind of when you release that, it feels like there's just, like I said, there's a big release here going on. Emotional, it's going to be very emotional. And I feel like you're shifting, because it looks with Three of Wands, you know, you're looking in other directions. Kind of feels like you're completely shifting direction and focus. So you thought something was going to give you something and it didn't, and now you're shifting and you're looking like, okay, I should go this way instead, and that way is going to be so correct for you. It's going to be so correct. You're not going to be used to it. It's like, okay, I'm on the right path now. You're going to feel it, and you're like looking around, yeah, and you're like, nothing is happening here. Everything's working out pretty, you know, it's steady, and, you know, step by step, you're doing your thing, and you're celebrating, you're getting some offer here, maybe even, like things really going your way. And I feel like it's going to be very nice for you to be in that type of flow. Just a steady, successful flow to you living your life the way you want without having to sacrifice yourself, you feeling good, regaining also with the Queen of Pentacles, maybe regaining your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health, regaining your the what is it called, you know, with the sea serpent, the way you express yourself, you know, creatively, communication wise. Yeah, you're kind of regaining like a lot of things, or getting back a lot of things. I see you like very independent and fearless, but very grounded and going towards what you want and the way you want to live your life. And I feel like you're very successful in this, because this grounded energy, I really like the Pentacles energy, because it's, like I said, it's very, very grounded energy. If somebody can reach a goal, it sure is Pentacle energy with the Ace of Wands. I mean, and you know, with Ace of Wands here really shows like stepping into something new, a new beginning, a new seed is born, a new creative seed is born. So maybe you're putting all your focus, you know, on something new, and this is going to feel right. This time, you're not going to have to sacrifice yourself. This time, it's going to flow just the way, you know, it's supposed to flow when you're supposed to reach success with this, or when you're supposed to reach some kind of achievement with this. Yeah, you're just going to feel like you're on the right path. Okay, so pile number 1. This was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, pile 1, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So let's just put your tarot deck to the side and let's start here with this card that you feel drawn to. I'm gonna peel off the tape, and it says strength. Strength. We have a beautiful blue lotus here. Let's just put it over here. Let's see what else we got here. The vessel. The vessel. Strength and vessel. The vessel is going to be stronger. Yeah, maybe a physical upgrade here. Let's see. Let's see what else we got. We got 10th house. Wow, okay. Structure, discipline, life mission, accomplishments, and career. So yeah, the 10th house is the house of career. The related sign is Capricorn, and the ruling planet is Saturn. So yeah, the 10th house is the 10th house. It has to do with a career, but also life mission. Accomplishment, structure, discipline, strength, the vessel. Okay, we got B. B, yeah, work hard. Work hard as a B. Manifest and create. Working hard here. You've been working hard with something here. Yeah, here comes the cat. Hello, Nasi. Okay, let's see what else we got here. We have expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. So I think we need to move little cat today because it's hard to see the cards. Yeah, you can't sit here. Okay. Let's see if she stays there. So expect powerful change. Let's see here. Let me just fix the cards a bit. Yeah, like that. So, 10th house B, you've been working hard. You've been disciplined. Maybe even to accomplish something here. The vessel, strength. It's like you're getting, I feel like you're getting some last, I feel like you're getting like a boost of energy to finish something. Let's see the last two cards as well. Temptation. Temptation. Okay, and we have one more card, resistance. Wow. Temptation and resistance. It's like, okay, I think I'm getting a message here. I feel like you are or have been focusing on something, working on something that you've really been wanting to achieve. You know, the bee, working hard as a bee, and the bee is a hard worker. But it gets all this sweet honey, very, very sweet honey. So it gets paid for its hard work. And I feel like you're just about to hit a breakthrough when it comes to your career or some kind of creative project that you've been working on, something that you've been working on. Maybe like even like something that is like somehow connected to your life mission, your life purpose. And so all these, the bee looks here, the owl is focused on the strength, and then the temptation comes in here and the resistance come in here. It's like it's trying to lure you away from being focused on finishing that. And I feel like the universe is saying, no, you're not getting distracted now. You're meant to finish this. You're not going to lose your hope now. You're not going to go on a detour now. You need to be focused now so you can achieve this. Saturn is a pretty slow-moving planet. And, Capricorn is the hard worker. So it's like you put so much effort into this and you tried so much and you've been putting so much energy into this. You're not giving up now. It's like, and temptation here, temptation and resistance here kind of feels like either, you find something is tempting you to, maybe start anew or throw away the whole thing because you're not happy with it, or just like, you've been working and all of a sudden all your friends are partying. You're like, no, I don't want to work anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to study anymore. I'm going to go party. Like, this is not going to work out. And there's a resistance here in you. Like, it's funny because you're just at the goal line. That's what I feel. You're just at the goal line. Expect new moon eclipse. Wow. guys, there's a new moon eclipse on, today is Wednesday, so when I'm recording this video, I think it's a new moon eclipse in Libra on Saturday. So, I mean, that is a pretty synced message here. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. So yeah, it seems for you the eclipse. So once again, it's a timeless reading. When you're watching this reading, you can just think of the next eclipse that is closest to this reading, to the time of you watching the reading. But yeah, expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. So new moons is about bringing something new, and I said you're going to get like a boost of energy. So maybe you've been like working on something really hard, you didn't see the results, or you're like waiting for something to happen, you're frustrated, and you're like, oh, it goes so slow, and you're ready to give that up. But I think the new moon eclipse here is going to give you a boost of energy. The vessel here kind of feels like it's going to, fill your vessel with some high vibe light and some new energy, so you can finish that. Because I hear like universe is not going to let you give up on this dream of yours, this mission of yours, this work this thing that you put in so much work into, this vision of yours, strength here. So I feel like you're going to get some strength. To release the resistance. And for some of you, there's a resistance to reach the goal line, which sounds very strange. But sometimes we have some very weird subconscious things going on. We are wanting to reach a goal, but at the same time, subconsciously, we're scared of reaching that goal, because maybe that means a lot of change for us. Or maybe we're scared of being successful. Maybe we're scared of making it in some way, or because we're so used to being in that dark pit that anything that's not that dark pit is scary, even if we think we want to go into the light and be free. Maybe like there's a part of ourselves, an ego part, of course, that is kind of holding on, resisting change, because it's more comfortable being miserable, because we're used to being miserable than being happy. So maybe that resonated with some of you. But resistance. So I think somehow you're going to get rid of some resistance of becoming happy and reaching your goal. And like I said, it could be very, very subconscious. Eclipses brings out the most subconscious things in us. It brings out the things we don't really see. Temptation could also, because underneath temptation could be that this eclipse is going to be a bit tricky for you. I think it has some kind of, I don't remember it now, it has some alignment with Venus, so in Libra, is also connected to Venus, and it has to do with relationship. There's temptation here. There's a man here and a woman longing. It looks like an entity almost. Yeah, an entity here is coming to tempt you on a detour, to make you forget where you were going, tempting. There's a man in disguise here, the devil in disguise here, and maybe that's a metaphor. Maybe there is an actual person in your life that is kind of becoming more manipulative here now and trying to make you stay whilst you want to go, and awaken all kind of resistance and feelings in you here. And there's a struggle here between staying in the old and going into the future. But I feel like universe is not going to let you stay. They're like, no. You worked so hard for your change. You endured so much. It demanded so much strength from you. You've been working so hard. We're not going to let you work. We're not going to let you give up now. Yeah, if you want to go on a little detour, we're going to catch you and we're going to guide you to be back on track. So somehow there's going to be some kind of cleansing here, I feel. And with temptation here, could it actually be like a major event approaching you? Also, could also be that, you're getting really, you're going to face your own demons in the eye, like, your own, maybe like just self-destructive behaviors, thoughts, feelings, the things that comes up, and kind of, self-destructive, somehow not doing the right choices for yourself. So maybe you're going to really face that and realize this is not good for me and my vessel here. This is not going to make me healthy and powerful and strong. So maybe you're seeing that, maybe even behaviors or stuff like that that you have, and somehow you're like letting that go. I think it's a lot about letting go and release whatever is in your way, because I really, with 10th house, you have a very strong mission or goal and purpose. So you have a very, very strong purpose that you're meant to reach. With the bee here, it feels like it's going to give you like a lot of abundance. Yes, there is hard work. We're not going to deny that with the bee here. There is hard work and action demanded from you. But, you know, in the end, you have this beautiful beehive, is it called that? Community, you know, with so many bees there, and you're all working together. You have so much sweet honey. You know, honey is such a high vibe food. I don't know what to call it. Is it food? Yeah. So it's going to give you something very, very sweet. So it really, I keep hearing, universe is not going to let you stop. You're meant to do this. You know, it's in your life's plan to completely fulfill here. So the powerful change here, the major event that you're approaching is, I feel like a big boost of energy that is going to pick you up, lift you up, and push you, give you more strength. Because I feel like you've been maybe lacking a bit strength, you know, because it's been a very long journey. And, you know, when we are on a very long journey, you know, it's easy sometimes to fall into more like depressive thoughts. It's like, oh, you know, oh, it's not like never going to happen. Or, you know, oh, how am I going to, oh, you know, yeah, like that. And so it's needed. It's needed now that you get some good energy into your body. And with that also maybe being faced with some things that you actually do by yourself, think by yourself, feel by yourself, some behaviors. I don't want to say bad behaviors, but some choices that you make that's not the best for you, like you're going to face and release. Even maybe some people here, temptations. And somehow it's like I said, with resistance here, I feel like there's some subconscious resistance that you have of kind of really being happy and reaching your goal. And because it's subconscious, yeah, maybe you're not aware of it. Otherwise it wouldn't be subconscious. So let's look at your tarot cards here as well. See what we got. Page of Pentacles, yeah. So Page of Pentacles, this new energy coming in here. Resistance and then Page of Pentacles. So new, yeah, starting anew, but on the same goal. Not throwing the whole goal away, not throwing the whole thing away that you built. Because you built something here. Somehow it feels like you want to throw it away, or you're angry, or you're just like frustrated, or you're like, well, I don't know, tired of it, or... And I feel like, yes, you're going to see this with fresh eyes. Yeah, look at this, the page here. He's looking at it with fresh eyes, and it's like, yeah, it's not so bad. You know, we did this, so we can continue now. We will just continue. So you will get that energy to keep going. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. You've been very disturbed. I want to say that. You've been with 7 of Wands here. Feels like there's a lot of energies from the outside that is disturbing you. Even here with temptation, you know, we don't know if this is a person. Yeah, maybe other people's energies, because it looks like a bit of a ghost here. Or maybe even entities, astro parasite. You know, there's so much in the in other dimensions that we don't really see with our physical eyes. There's so much energy and entities and things moving around with a lower vibration that we don't know, that we pick up on as humans in a 3D environment. So I feel like with 7 of Wands here, it feels like you have been struggling, I feel like, with kind of keeping your energy with the vessel here, keeping your energy clear, because it could even be like, you look at this, people are attacking you here. It could even be, like I said, somebody attacking your energy or wanting, doesn't even have to be anything negative, maybe just somebody really wanting your energy, or wanting because you feel good or something like that. So they'd be like pulling your energy. So I feel like it's been like a bit difficult for you, and I feel like universe is going to help you with this, and I feel like this new moon eclipse is going to help you with this. And I think one of the key elements here is for you to look at yourself and see certain things that you do that is not helping you maintain a strong vessel, you know, strong energy, and that is going to help you a lot to keep going, because like I said, you have a very important life purpose here and a goal. You're meant to achieve that. So keep going to that. Don't give that up. Whatever you do, I feel like, yeah, don't give that up. You're meant to reach that. And we also have 9 of Cups. Yeah, look at that. Getting what you want. Wishes fulfilled here with 9 of Cups. You becoming happy. So I feel like you're going to reach some kind of part goal, like there's going to be like a little bonus coming in here as well. Except that new energy that you're getting, you're also going to get like some kind of carrot, some kind of bonus, something is going your way. Like with the 9 of Cups, usually it's not like a big, there's a small wish being fulfilled, you know, a smaller wish. It doesn't have to be small, but a wish being fulfilled, and you know, you're celebrating it here. You feel very good about this. So something is also going to really go your way, and this is going to make you feel good. So I think the thing that's really happening here for you is you're getting back that good feeling about your path and where you're going and how far you have come, because it feels like somehow you're kind of starting to lose it a bit. Yeah, you're starting to lose it a bit. You're starting to like looking in other directions. It's starting to become easy to tempt you to go on, I don't know, do detours. And I feel like once again, your soul doesn't want you to do that. 4 of Swords. So 7 of Wands and 4 of Swords. I really feel like you're going to come into more peace again. And I think it's been a bit of a struggle with you with a lot of energies, you know, because we are coming close to the eclipse season here, or eclipse season. There is a lot of energies, you know, moving around, you know, with all people, you know, everybody that we know, and kind of we meet, and you know, we have in our energy field, everybody's going through so many things. There's like a lot of energies flying around, and I feel like you've been really affected by this. And 4 of Swords here makes me feel like there's going to be, you're going to come to, it's going to be calm again. It's going to calm down again. The Fool, yeah, wow. Okay, so this was the best thing that could happen. Not just calm down. You're coming back to, I would say like you're coming back to the initial feeling of freedom and happiness. And because when it is something we're meant, when we have a goal, like kind of that's very in our life plan, you know, a life purpose, a mission, we're going to feel good about this. It's not going to be something that we feel like, oh, do I have to do this? Oh, I don't want this. No, this is going to be something that you really, really feel joy, you know, thinking about this. It's like, wow, I want to achieve this. I want to go towards this goal, whatever it is. If it's like completely healing, if it's like building something, creating something, manifesting something, whatever it is, it's going to be something to feel really good. But because with the bee here and the 10th house and Saturn, you know, Saturn also shows, you know, there's a lot of hard work behind this, and maybe even karma that you need to overcome to reach your goal. And you know, because it's such a long journey here that you have to go through all so many things, you know, it's going to take a toll on you, of course, you know, and it's going to be a bit tiresome at times. So I feel like it's been a bit like that. It's been a bit tiresome. You've been a bit like, I don't know, like upside down. Like I feel like things has been a bit upside down for you. And I really feel like the eclipse here is going to, I think, October out. You know, this is October when I record this video. So once again, it's a timeless reading. So for you, it could be the whole month that you are in right now when this is recording. I feel like it's going to be, you know, this is the theme. And then I really feel like it's going to really, really, really calm down for you. You are strengthening your body and your mind and your emotions again by releasing some things. You're getting that new fresh eyes on the thing that you were on, your goal again. You're looking at it and say like, yeah, this is what I wanted. This feels good again. The Fool really shows here this new energy coming in of you just feeling, wow, okay, everything is fine. I'm fine. My goal is fine. I'm off. I'm going. For a Source, it also shows how you found peace now. And I feel like energy is really calmed down around you, and you're right back on track again, and it feels good. And also with 9 of Cups here, also some things are really starting to go your way, and you're starting to see some results of all that hard work that you put into. And this is also going to be like a little carrot for you, and it's going to give you energy. So I feel like for you, it's like getting rid of bad energy that's not yours from the beginning. But also at the same time, you know, changing some things within yourself that made these energy kind of stuck to you from the beginning. There's some certain things that you have, certain behaviors that you have, some certain decisions that you make that is lowering your vibration and that is making you pick up on these energies. So I feel like that is changing. Like I said this many times now in this reading, but I think it's important. That's why they are repeating it. And yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. So anyways, pile number 2. So this is your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, pile 2, I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. So let's just put your tarot deck to the side and let's start with this beautiful card here that you feel drawn to. And I think it's a deer here, yeah. Let's just peel off the little tape. And we have wordiness. Wordiness. Okay, let's put it over here. And let's see what else we got here. The comic. The comic and wordiness. I heard like hiding true feelings behind a fake smile. Yeah, I heard that. Hiding true feelings behind a fake smile. Wordiness. What else we got here? Scorpio. Intensity, exposing, purging, and renewing. Wow, Scorpio energy. Yeah, Scorpio, the karmic. Scorpio, energy can sometimes not show their true emotions. Something is not showing. The karmic. Let's do some more cards. The gazelle. We have the fire element as well there. A major event is approaching you. Major event is approaching you. It's the deer here, and she reaching out here to the deer. And then the gazelle here. The gazelles look a bit like a deer. Of course, it's not a deer, but, body-wise and energy-wise as well. It's very sensitive creatures. Very sensitive, very heart-based creatures, I would say. Sensitivity. So there's a lot of sensitivity here. Scorpio, is a very sensitive sign, actually. And, it's a water element. It's connected to the 8th house. It can feel, Scorpio energy can feel very deep and very intense. Intensity. So, the comic. I feel like getting rid of something fake with the comic. Getting rid of a fake feeling. Getting rid of a fake. Something fake. Something fake. It kind of feels like it's could be within yourself. And with that becoming more pure. Becoming more pure. More you. You are becoming more you. Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, this is the deck where I got 2 of these cards. So yeah, golden egg. The gazelle and golden egg. I have the book here. Let's just see what it says. Let's see the golden egg. Let's see where we got it. So, is it the last card maybe? Cosmic egg? No. Bear with me. I will find it. We have the black egg. We have the golden egg. Yeah. Oh yeah, message at the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. I said something with your heart, didn't I? Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard nor the message discerned until we retreat from the noise of modern day life. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease. It's time for introspection and contemplation. So message at the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. The unstruck sound. Yeah, so I felt dizzy. I got dizzy when I read that. I think, the comic kind of feels like I feel like, he's wearing a hat here. I just feel like this is kind of somehow some kind of fake energy or some maybe even protective energy, like something above your heart, like a wall or something above your heart, something in the way. Could even be a person, but something fake in the way for you to connect with yourself. And I feel like, somehow the major event is approaching you. Somehow something is going to happen where you crack the golden egg, or you get you hear the message within your heart. And like we read, it cannot be heard until you go that deep. You have to go that deep within yourself to be able to hear it. There was no rushing or pulling, nothing like that could do it. So with the comic, let's see what else we got. Emotions are running high, supermoon. And it's a storm outside here. I don't know if you hear it, but it's raining and the wind is blowing. Yeah, it's a bit storm. Emotions are running high. Intensity, exposing. Something is going to be exposed. Something fake is going to be exposed here. Everything is leading up to this point. And with that being exposed, there's going to be like a release. There's going to be freedom coming with you, within you, and you are going to be able somehow to hear your heart's deepest, to hear your heart's deepest voice, but message. Your heart has a message for you, probably something that has to do with your own worthiness, with your own sensitivity. And somehow it feels like you're going to become, there's like an awakening, like you're going to, the gazelle here looks very awake, doesn't it? Very awake. And I think the gazelle is also, it's very flexible, like the way they move, very gracefully. I think they can jump very high and like run away from the predators. Really, they can move and run really fast. They look at their big ears. So probably they can hear and sense, very psychic, with the deer also psychic senses. You're becoming more psychic. You're becoming more psychic, more in touch with your spiritual side, and purer. And the comic, once again, feels like something fake. Something fake is going to be exposed. Something fake is coming to it's coming out into broad light to be watched, to be exposed. And emotions are running high here. Whoo! So yeah, it could be a bit intense. Let's see, a bit intense event going on here. What else we got here? The path. Climbing up the stairs there. And an 8. Yeah, we got an 8 here. So Scorpio is connected to the 8th house. Let's see what else we got here. Pride. Interesting. Pride. I have to say, for pile number 3, I think for some of you, like a major event that you are approaching is a big ego death. I mean like a huge ego death. So if you're like working with yourself, if you're planning to meditate, go on a retreat, we have Scorpio here, some intense purging or something like that. Ooh, it's going to be intense for you. Ego death is approaching you. It's like a big ego death. For some of you, it could be something else in your life being exposed. A person carrying, like a two-faced person. Yeah, a two-faced person. So the cat here is, the comic. It's such a strange card. Yeah, it's such a strange card. I have to show it to you. So it's a cat, but it looks like it's not the cat's eye. They like made holes here and there's some other eyes in them. So it's like somebody's wearing it's a mask here, the comic wears a mask. So something or someone is pretending to be something that they are not. So this is like for me, this means two things. It can be an ego death, like a part of yourself that's yeah, part of yourself, the ego is not who we are. So part of yourself dying, with that meaning like an ego death, you know. And very, very true, very deep. If this is what's going to happen with you, this is going to be very deep with the golden egg here. It's going to be so deep. You're going to connect with your heart, reconnect with your heart. And somehow the path here, you know, it's like you are, yeah, there's stairs here. You're going up here, leveling up, going somewhere else. Raising your vibration. But this could also be the mask and pride here. It could also be somebody else that you have in your life that is two-faced and that is fake, that is kind of fake, and that is kind of manipulative, and that is kind of, I don't know, winning people over their side by being funny, by, you know, being charming, by being charismatic, and, you know, they have a lot of pride, and they're really like fake, and somehow you're somehow involved with this person. And that's why maybe emotions are running high here. Either way, I feel like the major event approaching you is like, wow, this is going to really become intense. And then it's going to like explode into like a big purge. Yeah, like a big purge. And I feel like it's going to be very good because it's going to free you. Yeah, it is going to free you. But with Scorpio, you know, it always goes deep. So there is something deep here. Scorpio knows also, you know, like I said, 8th house. We find like really the black magic and curses and like taboo things and sex and drugs and like all those things, I think, is in the 8th house. So with that said, I really feel like it could be like a very deep purge for you here. And then with the golden egg, you know, with the golden egg here, because you need to be very quiet to hear the message of the heart, like the golden egg said here. And with the gazelle and the deer here, you know, really shows that you are becoming that sensitive. So there's like something, there's like so two contrasting energies. One is like very dark and heavy. And that, I feel like that is like when you're purging that, and because you are releasing that, your energy becomes like so sensitive. And so, you know, it's like you're going to, I feel like you're going to feel a bit vulnerable after this purge because it went so deep. Yeah, it was like, for some of you, you are clearing out some really heavy, dark, deep things. And you're going to feel a bit vulnerable after that. But that vulnerability is kind of good for you, because I feel like when we are in that vulnerable stage, it's very important for you to spend some time alone. I want to say that. To spend some time alone to just rest and heal. Because I feel like energetically, there's going to be like a lot of energy releasing from you. So you need some time just to breathe, just to be, just to walk in nature. I don't know, be with your pets. And choose who you surround yourself with. And I feel like you're going to get a deeper touch with yourself. Something, for some of you, something really big is happening here with this purge. Very, very big thing. And it's going to be good for you. However the scenario is, I feel like the end result is going to be very good. It's not going to be that easy, you know. I feel like it's going to be a bit intense, but with super moons and emotions are running high, but I feel like it's going to be very good. So let's do some tarot cards here, just to, I want to shuffle a bit more, see what it says. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. Wow, look at that. So you're receiving something. You know, like the message of the heart. Message of the heart. You know, the heart is, we channel a lot from the heart. I use my heart a lot, actually. I think I'm a very heart-based person. So yeah, the heart, 6 of Pentacles. Something is coming through your heart. Something is being given to you. Some message from the universe is coming through your heart. You need to hear this. And when I want to cry now when I started to channel this, it's like, oh yeah, I wasn't prepared. It's like love. You're going to get so much love. Something dark is going to leave your heart. Something dark and heavy is going to leave your heart. Something painful is going to leave your heart. And in this, there's going to be a crack opening up where love is coming in. Love is going to come in here. Wordiness, love is going to come in here. And I feel for some of you really like you're going, the major event approaching you, you're walking straight into a major purge and awakening. And I feel like it's going to be so good for you. And High Priestess, yeah, look at that. The High Priestess here. Oh, yeah, it's autofocused. So yeah, we have white and black here, the balance here between yin and yang. But the High Priestess, yeah, you're awakening. You're awakening spiritually, big time awakening spiritually. With the High Priestess here, you are like, I feel like you're becoming, you're going from, you're going. I wanted to say you're going from a girl to a woman, or from a boy to a man. Yeah, that's what I heard. You're growing, like that is how you're growing. And it could be a part of yourself that's still a girl that becomes a woman, or a part of you there's still a boy that becomes a man. But there's some kind of like, I don't know, a test. Yeah, it's like you're going through some kind of test. Or you're going from the student to the master, or you're remembering your mastery or something like that. But there's something big. It's something very, very big going on here. We have Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Balance. They're balancing you. You're becoming more balanced. I said the yin and the yang here, the white pillar and the black pillar here. And here also we have two pillars actually. It says 1 and 2. So yeah, balance is here for you. You're balancing things out. And we have Page of Wands. Page of Wands. I want to do more cards. The Hangman, let's do one more. And the Star, wow. So yeah, the Hangman is I think it's the card symbolizing enlightenment. Look at this, he's enlightened here. And flipping over totally, completely, like shifting perspective, shifting your awareness, shifting your dimension. So you're you're moving into another dimension. You're shifting awareness. You're shifting your this is definitely as like a spiritual, very, very spiritual pile here. And the Star, was your last card. Look at you here. So you go through all that purge, you go through all that pain, you dive so deep into your heart, and there is something coming out there, and it's difficult to face it, but it's necessary. You're cracking open, light is coming in, love is coming in, and you're healing. And some of you might even get like a little bit of enlightened, and you get a little bit enlightened here, or you raise your vibration. Really, there's a big ego death. And then the end card, the end card is the Star here. So really, it's like it's an intense major event approaching you. It's like really like some kind of intense purge, but so good for you. So good for you. Changing who you are at the core. A girl becomes a woman, a boy becomes a man. Or I want to say something else, but I can't find the words. So like a human being becomes the soul, or a human being becomes the essence, or a human becomes the essence, or something like that is more kind of correct, I think. Because I feel like more you're becoming magical. With the Star here, you're shifting, you're becoming magical here. Page of Wands here also shows that new energy coming in here, cracking open. Something is cracking open. Your ego is cracking open. Maybe you're carrying a lot of pride and arrogance. I have that too. Maybe not so much now, but I did before. I was a very arrogant person actually, and I was worked on that. Not so much anymore, but yeah. So we have all these things. So maybe pride, makes me think of ego. So definitely ego death here. Don't resist it, and just go with it. I think like it's for you, Scorpio. It's going to go deep. Whatever you do, this is going to go deep. The fakeness, the fake is supposed to be gone. The masks are supposed to be taken off. You are meant to become yourself, and you're so beautiful. With the sensitive psychic energy that you have, very psychic sensitive energy, and very aligned. You're already very aligned kind of with the spiritual world. Now it's like kind of feels like getting Yeah, it's just another purge. They said that. Yeah, it's just another purge. They said and left your guides. Yeah, you've been doing this maybe. It's just another purge. So yeah, this is just another purge on your path of fully becoming who you are at the essence, who you are at the core. Yeah. So pile number 3. This was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, pile 3, I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.